Hi everyone, it's Linda from Linda Z's in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And yesterday I said my cameraman, I met my camera woman, Debbie.
That would be me.
She
We're
flashes.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to do a little something different tonight because I think that I'm doing a lot of work right now, which I'm loving, by the way. However, I want you to do some work too, because I know you need to get busy with your hands. So I decided that I would show you the finished label over here from yesterday, if you saw this on the last video. And you see how I have the pins? I folded it and pressed it under. Now it looks a little puffy right now because those pins are in there. But I also have the hand needle in here, and I'm going to show you how to do this. And then you know what I'm going to ask you to do?
What is that?
I'm going to ask you to do a quilt label. Now, if there is anyone in this audience that doesn't have an
Embroidery machine?
No, a UFO.
A UFO, an unfinished label?
That's what they call it, I guess. No,
UFL. Unfinished label.
That's
yes.
another one.
What do they do?
That means that you really aren't a quilter. Okay. I don't know too many
They really
people.
are a quilter if they
they
have
really
unfinished
yes,
labels.
If they
yes,
don't
of course. Yeah, no, because everyone has tons of things that they haven't finished yet. Right?
Right.
Yes.
So what I would ask for you to do for me is if you could make a label. Now, I know some of you may not have an embroidery machine, so take a marker. I hate to have you do that on a beautiful quilt, but you know, on a different piece of fabric. Take a water-soluble marker that will not...
Not water-soluble, it'd be permanent, wouldn't it?
Permanent, yes.
A permanent marker, because you don't want it to go away. You want it to be permanent.
Right. So I just want you to make a label. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want you to get started with something. And how will I know, Debbie, if they finish their label?
Well, they're going to send us photos.
Oh, good idea. Okay. Now, I have an email that some of you have been sending it to, and I would really love to I'd love the mailbox to be full. I don't think that would happen, but I would love to see that. So just send me a picture of your label and your quilt. I'd love to see the quilt too. And send it to Linda at lindazs.com. Then let's see, how will we figure out if they did their homework?
What do you mean?
Well, should we just continue on with videos for those I get responses back from? Or should we just let everybody have it?
We just let everybody have it, of course.
Okay. Maybe there should be some prize for somebody who is...
I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Do you guys want a prize? Yes, we want a prize, but we have to think about it first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So in order to make a label, you saw on the video yesterday how to take those of you who have embroidery machines, how to be able to do that, the topper, the backing, how to press it, how to fold it under, tear away the topper, how to spritz it, take the sticky topper off. And then I did show you this little thing, and I'm going to show them this again, Debbie, because I think this would really be important. This is the little, if you guys don't have this, you really need
Needle
it.
threader.
Yeah, it is just wonderful. And yeah, if you can get it real up close. Now, see, I'm going to show you again. I'm going to put this needle down into the thing. And see my fingernail there? Just press it down so I make sure that it's in.
The needle facing down, of course.
And it doesn't matter what. It's that number 9 applique binding needle. It is the best. Once you try it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now watch how I'm taking the thread. You see how there's a little thing down here? I'm going to pull it this way.
Like a horse's saddle.
Yeah, very good. And then see that little white little lever? I'm just going to, you kind of hear it now. I'll shut up so you can hear. Hear that?
And push the thread through. Oops.
And see how did you see how it came out? See it's there?
Yes, we see the loop.
Now, see how quickly that'll come through? I mean, I'll hold the end because they're almost at the same time. But
same
they
length.
will be on the length. But see how nice that is?
Yep.
And every single time it works. But you do have to get if you have the thread way up here, it's not going to work. You have to have it down here. And then something else that I'll show you. See this little opening right here? See where that thread's coming through that opening?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see that? That's where, when I put that needle back down in, I make sure it's all the way down. I bring it all the way forward. I press the clip. You can hear it. Do you see that's where that comes through?
Yep.
So do you see how quickly I did that? And I don't have to worry at all. That thread just comes right out, and every single time it's threaded. Now, some of you I know say, oh my gosh, hand sewing.
It's my therapy.
Oh, it's your...
I love it.
Well, some
People
say,
who know me know that it's my therapy, and you call it the four-letter word.
Four-letter word.
I actually love it.
The only thing I do, I mean, I will tell you, I do love it for this reason. It's a stress relief. And does anybody need stress relief right now, Debbie?
Oh, no. What would make you think that?
I don't know.
I don't know. No.
Business falling apart.
Oh, no.
Nobody
What?
working. No, not
I reject
ours.
that. Right, Morgan? We reject that.
Yeah, we reject that. Health, we reject that. We're all healthy. We're all happy. And we're all going to have a good time.
Of course, we're happy.
So let me show you again how this needle will work. You see, I've got it. I already did the little knot. You know, you can twist around your needle and bring it through, and you've got a little knot. And you can see, can you get it up there under the light?
Do you want to go on the other side of the machine?
See, no, I think that's, yeah, maybe.
I'm going to swing around the other side of the machine, everyone.
All right, that's a good idea. All right, so you can see that now, and I like to go, you know, parallel to where I'm sewing because I go in the back and then I go up into the
Here, flatten it out.
label and see how I flatten it, and then I bring it this way, and do you see how it just never will pucker? I'll do it again.
Actually, I'm not in a good angle here.
Okay,
I'm going to come around
Want to
again.
come around again?
Yep.
All right. See, my cameraman is learning.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
woman.
learning.
Sorry, my camera woman.
I'm camera woman, and I'm learning.
Okay, so see how I'm bringing it down in the back of the quilt. Now the problem is this backing is the same fabric as the quilt. Usually I
As the
do
label,
as the
right? Normally
label.
we do have a different fabric, but we use the excess of our backing to make this label. Wasn't that economical of us?
See how nice that goes
Very good.
through? Now watch, I'll go down in it again. And again, I'm going very slow. If, as I mentioned before, my mentor, Kay England, would have this done by the time I'm through talking, because that's how quick.
She's very fast, yeah.
But see, I wanted you to see it slow. And now you can see that there's no stitches showing at all. So I'll do this again. I'm going under, see I'm going in the back. I'm going through the fold of the label. And then I'm just, see my thumb where that needle is coming through? I'm going to pull it through. And there I've got that perfect stitch. So I'm going to do that all the way around. Of course, then I'll remove the
Pins.
pins. And where's my zircle? My little...
Your circle's right here.
Gotta have that.
Gotta have that.
Okay, and then I will just continue on. Now, if these little things stick out like this, that means I haven't either cut it or pressed it right. Do you see that?
The corner.
See that little corner? So I'm just going to stick it underneath, and as I do this, I'm going to push it with my other thumb. And when I go in there to sew it, it will be perfectly put together around there.
Very nice.
And if you have any questions, we were actually just going to do a label tonight. We thought, just the finish so that you could really see what we're doing. But I really did prepare a couple of other things. So I'm going to come back in a couple of seconds, and I'm going to show you how to put some water-soluble on a t-shirt. I think it's a water-soluble, what we call no-show mesh.
It's actually not water soluble. It's a woven.
It's a.
We're tired, but we're good. Yay! We're good.
It is a.
Here.
It is a
No-show mesh. Fusible.
And that's
woven.
what's going to go on the back of this t-shirt. These t-shirts are just wonderful. We do have them in the store. Some of you I know have ordered them already. I don't know how many we still have in stock. Quite a few.
We can get
call
more.
the store and you can ask for what sizes. And these are 3/4 length, which I really like. And I was going to wear this today. Instead, I put this V-neck on. I did this from the machine, and I'll show you that in a moment. But this is called the Free Spirit. And
The design that you
before.
put on the front
Right.
is called the Free Spirit CD.
Right.
The Free Spirit
Yep.
from OESD.
It's OESD, and
It's actually the scissor. What's that? I forget
what is what?
the name of the new company of OESD.
Scissor. I don't know. It's
we'll
one of
have
the,
to
but
look
we
at
have it on our
Scissor
website.
tails.
Scissor
Scissor
tails. There you
tails.
go. And it is actually this. This is called. This is the homemade one that I was going to show you. This particular one here is actually
Free Spirit.
It's a separate one that we showed earlier. Do you remember this jacket back here?
Yeah, that's also Free Spirit back there.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is Free Spirit too. So now, if you remember this, and this,
We do.
and look at this, same design company.
Same design CDs.
The same thing.
Same collection of designs.
I think there
Yes.
are.
Well, we'll get
something
this
like
right, everybody.
15 I think there's like 15 designs in the Free Spirit, but I thought the Free Spirit would really go well with the design that I'm going to show you, which is called Homemade. And if you don't know about Homemade, Debbie, you could probably tell them more than me.
It's Tula Pink's CD of collection of designs, and it's also it's based on her fabric as well from Free Spirit, the fabric line that she just came out with.
So if
and we got that whole line of fabric in too, everybody. So if you want any of that, we can cut that for you and ship it out to you too.
And if you look
just have to give us a call and we can do that. So if you look at what?
At the back, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to show you on the screen. See that little one right there?
Wait, let me get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one that I'm going to do on the front of this t-shirt.
So we are back from our regularly scheduled commercial break. And look what we have here. We have a wardrobe change. A wardrobe change. So can we do a fashion show, please?
Homemade.
This is the homemade, which is handmade by Linda Z, right? So we use this CD, and actually Linda Z used this CD to make all of the designs that she's actually wearing on her wardrobe change. So on the collar,
you see this, and
the back especially is so pretty.
You know,
Look
the
at that
back,
green sewing
when I
machine.
first put this on, I thought that maybe I had done something wrong with the thread, so I was going to go over it again. Then I looked at real closely at the at the front cover of it.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be like this. So I did not make a mistake there.
No mistakes.
Like right.
It really is digitized that way. Very good.
This really is the same video. I don't know if you realize that.
Well, this is the same evening. Let's just say that.
Now, I want to show them very quickly because I don't know if I'll get to all of this tonight because this is a longer video. This is the no-show mesh fusible that I was talking about before. I cut it to fit this 5x7 hoop so that it was a little bit larger. And then what I do is I got the shirt, the knit shirt, all
That's
the way
very
back.
important detail. Can we just go back to that again? How you
Sure.
cut your stabilizer.
Yep.
It has to be bigger than your hoop, guys. Otherwise, it won't work. Your shirt might be bigger than the hoop, fine. But the stabilizer also has to be bigger than your hoop because you're trying to stabilize the embroidery area.
So
you have to stabilize bigger than the hoop.
And
There you
even though my design is not going to be as big as this hoop, I still want to be able to hoop the fabric in because it's in the right or the left shoulder. Now, before I do this, the reason that I'm using the no-show mesh fusible, and I don't know if the camera can pick that up.
There's a shiny side.
Yeah,
and the other
that's
side
the
is
fusible.
That's.
And then the reason that I do that, knit, as you know, stretches a lot. And sometimes, remember, on the knit or the jackets too, it can stretch. So when you're using a fusible...
You're wearing the other one, remember? Wardrobe change?
Oh, that's right.
You're wearing the other one. Where was the knit? Oh, Mom. Okay.
It's been a long day, guys. All right, so the fusible is going to go even into the neck. Do you see how that is going? I'm going to probably put it in here. I try to place my hoop to see about where that's going to be. And you can see part of the hoop will go outside of the neck, and that's okay. That's a good way to...
So your t-shirt is inside out, of course, because your stabilizer goes on the wrong side of your t-shirt.
Right, and this is the
that
front.
we did before that.
And this fusible is going to keep, the most important part is right here in the center, because this is where the design is going to go. And that's where I take my iron. You remember, I go like this when I first started.
Release the steam.
The steam will go down. And then what I do is I'm going to take this down because I want to, and I have no plate on it. Usually I'll have a little plate. But on this, I just want to give it a real nice press. And this is really important that you're pressing on this one. I'm not pushing it around. I am up. I do this pretty quickly, so it may look like I'm pressing.
It's a very hot iron, too.
But I am really just pressing. And you can see I'm not going to press into the hoop or the neck, because then what would happen is it would go right onto the other side, and I don't want that to happen. It doesn't have to be all the way down.
Here, show where you didn't press around the collar of the t-shirt, right? Because that would be on the
I'm
wrong
just going
side.
to press up here, and then I'll press up here a little bit more. But this area in here is where the design is going to be, and that's the most important part for the pressing.
Okay.
Back again. Now,
Yes.
I do have the shirt all put into the hoop. And now, if you remember our way of putting the topper on, I'll do that with a little bit of water. Click it on.
Okay. Here we are.
All right. Now I'm going to put this hoop into the machine, and I've done something very unusual because this machine has something that most machines don't have, and that's a camera with a projector in it. And if you can see, I did this before we turned the camera on. If you look at the screen here, you can see this is the design that I chose on the machine. And I think you can see I'm making sure that the sleeves and everything else are away from the hoop. Very important. And then I'm going to take some of this Embroidery Perfection tape, and I'm going to make sure that it sticks onto the hoop so it doesn't keep this in here.
Hey, we're back, and this is going to be the design that is going to go on the t-shirt.
It's very small. Yeah.
And we have what in the Luminaire, the Brother machine, the XP1, we have a projector where we can actually see a projection of the design exactly where it's going to be embroidered onto the t-shirt. So that's pretty cool. What do you think?
Okay, and now what I'm going to do, and I think you've seen this before, this is my absolute favorite scissor of all times. It's my little clip, and if you would see my machines, I have one of these in every one of these little holders because I think it's that important. Now, somebody in one of the comments yesterday asked me if I would repeat what I was doing for threading, and I will do that. I'm on the screen right now, and you can see I only have 2 threads that are going to be threaded.
2 colors.
2 colors, right. But you see how I'm holding it with my right hand? I'm going through this little clip. A lot of times people don't go through this, and that can cause some of the issues. But I'm kind of flossing. We call this the nose. And then I'm going to go around to the numbers. It's very simple. Just go down, number 6. Over here, there's a little thread cutter on the end. And now all I'm going to do is press this little button, and immediately it automatically threads. I'm going to go ahead and touch the green button, and now it is ready to sew. This is exactly 5 minutes.
This is going to take 5 minutes to stitch, but we're not going to continue to film for 5 minutes.
Okay.
No, we're not.
All right.
Because we've already taken up a lot of your time tonight, haven't we,
Okay,
Mom?
but here's a quiz. If you're going to make any comments, tell me, what is the orange thread of Aurifil used for, and what is the green? Okay? I'm not going to tell you. Tomorrow, I'll answer it. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
I hope you laughed. I hope you laughed, guys. Those of you that are night owls listening it tonight, otherwise the rest of you will get it tomorrow morning. And we'll have another one. We'll probably continue on with some of this. So see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Hey, wait, let's go zoom up again and see the last. See it stitching out. Stitching away. Purring like a kitten over here. And it's stitching this. That's what it's stitching right now. You can see the cursor, the green cursor, right where it's stitching.
Look at the little, see what they are? They're little safety pins.
That's a Tula Pink design, everyone. Safety pins.
Pretty cool.
All right. Bye. Signing off. Bye.